Okay, here's part two. I got the sun right in front of me behind that tree, so I gotta keep the video behind it so you can see. Here's my bulletproof woodshed that I built. This thing took me a bit of time to figure out. I really didn't understand how much weight I was actually dealing with when I started building this thing, and it holds, I think there's about 3 and a bit cords in there. So after I finally kind of got my poo-poo together and did the proper research, I found out that a cord of wood weighs around about 2,900 pounds dry. Well, that's good over a ton, well over a ton. Ton's like about 2,200 pounds. And I got 3 in here, so yeah, it was a lot of weight. That's probably gotta be somewhere around 4 and a bit ton maybe in there. So when I first built it, I was using screws and thought I could just put something together. Well, I was pretty much dead wrong, and I ended up hauling a lot of wood in and out of this thing. Let's just say that. Too much. I worked my ass off to get this thing built. So yeah, initially I built the whole floor. Well, it collapsed on me when I put a cord and a half in. So I had to haul a cord and a half out, and then sistered up 2x6s and blah 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 blah. And I still kind of looked at, thinking that I was only dealing with maybe a ton in total is what I thought. Well, I was way off. So I ended up pulling the whole entire thing out after I stacked it all in there. I pulled the floor up, I rebuilt it, I sistered up 2x6s, I put actually 4x4 posts on it and built it all up on concrete blocks. Now, I went completely 100% overkill on this thing, and in reality it probably would have been a lot easier just to do concrete floor, but I really wanted to have it off the ground, so that's what I stuck with, and I paid money for that. So, it's all pressure treated as well, the whole thing. So that cost me, this thing cost me a lot of money. It was not a cheap project. But in the end, even though it did cost me a lot, and maybe I didn't go about things, the most cost-effective way, this thing will last a lifetime, and I'll never have any issues with it whatsoever. So I still got to put some metal roofing on it, but pretty much basically got it beat now. And I've got about a cord and a little bit kind of kicking over there, which I could put in there, but honestly, after the amount of wood I stacked, I'm just kind of sick and tired of moving firewood right now, so I'm really not going to go any more with it at the moment. But I did manage to kind of make it look nice with some old hangers we had from inside the house and put some hanging baskets on it to make it look nice for my wife. And yeah, I put some landscape cloth down. It's like a bit of a, it's not that fabric-y stuff, it's a bit more like a plasticish kind of fabric-y woven material. It's pretty heavy duty. And then I put clear down there. Or actually, that's not clear, that's road base. I never had a ton of road base. So I packed road base, soaked the hell out of it, and I just kind of had it, before I put the shed down, I just kept on soaking it for quite a while. And it locked it in pretty tight. And then I leveled it all off with a builder's level, put the pier blocks down, and then kind of went from there. So yeah, I was lucky too, because I have some people that are close to me that I can consult for advice. And initially when I did the roof, I only had 2x4s on the top of that. Well, I started thinking about the snow. I don't get a lot of snow where I live, but I do get snow, and sometimes we get a good dump of it, and I was concerned that that could collapse the roof. And he said to me, well, you probably want to beef it up with some 2x8s instead. So I ended up, after sort of retrofitting, we'll call it, them into the top there, got them all in and got some blocks and underneath and whatnot. I added some posts in the middle. On the other side, I've got solid rock down there, so I kind of rammed one into the rock to lock it all in, and I put some of these, I think they're called RSK or RKS screws or something like that. Apparently the new style lag bolt sort of thing, so I put some of those in. And then beefed the hell out of it with nails and whatnot, and yeah, and there we go. So there's my wood shed. Thing's bulletproof. It rocks. It's gonna last forever. It'll outlive me, I think, which is great. And yeah, it's nice and close to the house as well. So this is all kind of for getting the woodshed ready so I can have it in a jam space. But yeah, I just thought I'd show a video of the work we've been doing, and unfortunately I haven't been playing a lot of drums lately, so I'm kind of regressed a little bit, but I'll have to get my practice time in again and get going with some stuff again. But yeah, it's been a lot of work so far, but all for making a music studio. So anyways, thanks for watching, and any questions, sure, ask, but that's what I did. But yeah, the firewood's pretty heavy. And when you want to build something off the floor, you definitely want to factor in how much weight it weighs, because a cord of firewood weighs, yeah, almost 3,000 pounds. I think wet it's about 3,200 pounds, and dry it's around about 2,900. That was a cord of Douglas fir that I inquired about the weight on, so maybe other woods are different if they're heavier or whatever.